What up, Sag? What up? So I'm just throwing in a current situation for you. Happy Tuesday, and you know what? I really thought that we were beyond all this past energy. I really did. But I'm seeing a past person here. Okay, Sag. Sag, here's what's happening. All right, so the overall energy today is there is communication coming in. Okay, communication. Um, it does kind of balance you out in some way. Like this could be happening while you're at home, right? Because the house deals with the home, but the house also deals with feeling at home. So, I mean, this really could be a stabilizing communication. And you need to know that, like, right from the start, right? Because we're not really about past energy, but, you know, um, I kind of feel like this will help you, really, actually. So what your soul is calling for you to do is not only is there a communication here, but there's also a decision that needs to be made because I feel like someone is coming in asking for a new beginning here. Um, your soul is saying, "What excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will be never be a good enough time. The time is now. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision. Do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led." So your soul's really calling for you to follow your heart here. Um, and I feel like you might, because when we don't want to deal with stuff, we make ourselves busy. When we get our feelings hurt, we get busy. When we everything get busy is the answer for Sagittarius. And I feel like when this comes up, like I feel like you may have the conversation, right? You're here for that, but when the conversation is requiring you to make a decision, you may be avoiding that. While this is definitely a connection because the lily tends to deal with our tender emotions and sexual, sensual. You're very attracted to this person, right? But and you've been loyal to this. The dog is here. Loyalty is clarifying this decision you have to make, and I feel like you're kind of deciding whether you're going to be loyal to this or not. I feel like you have in the past, you know, um, and though the feelings are still there, the attraction's still there. I just don't know if you're going to, and I feel like right after this you don't want to think about it. You don't want to think about the fact that you have to make a decision here. uh, so the situation is exactly what I said, the fool. you know um yeah, what's happening here is you're getting information. Okay, you're getting information, and of course that is going to require you to act at some point, right? It's with the high priestess. um some this is the conversation. You're listening. You're listening, and they want a new beginning, obviously. Knight of Swords, they're determined. I don't really feel, and you might feel as if you can avoid this conversation, Sag, but I'm telling you, you can't. And I've seen it in earlier messages. Like, I kind of feel like this person is determined to have their say, and I don't think that you're going to be able to not have the conversation. Okay, you may even be feeling nudged by them in some way. Like you might feel them in your energy. So you might actually have this foresight to know this is coming. And maybe you're thinking, I'm gonna run before that happens, right? But I don't feel like you're going to be able to, because I feel like this person is determined to have this talk with you. And I do feel like it could be like this is a conversation not where you're required to speak. It's kind of a just just going to have to take it in. You're being given information here. Okay? And this is all about you listening. Okay? And the high priestess is our feminine energy, right? you know, this is an emotional conversation, I feel like. And it's about receiving. So you're receiving this conversation. You are not, it's not a two-way conversation. If that kind of makes sense to you, that's the feeling I'm getting off it. What's influencing this is the Hierophant. Yeah. I mean, is this commitment? I don't think so. But I think like it's taking this to, you know, a bigger place. I mean, it was a serious life lesson here, for sure, and it really had to do with giving. And I feel like, with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups being here, this is like someone you gave to. It's coming back around. It would be someone that you've known for a long time. They want to give you something. Okay, maybe they want to actually return the favor. Like everything you gave to them, they want to give back to you. And that there's been a lot of resistance here. This person's been, I feel, very resistant against giving, and on some level, you probably have a lot of different ideas. You're very different here. And that may be what caused the problem, or it could also be that other people were standing in the way of, balance actually coming here. And you're going to find out. I'm more than sure about that. What you're not expecting is you weren't expecting any of this, honestly. Like, okay, the Page of Cups. So, I guess you pretty much could expect a message at least, right? But the Page of Cups is opening up. They're definitely giving you something. Okay? Like, the Ace of Pentacles is here. And on some level, the Page of Cups can also be the gift. But, it's this person's opening up about a new beginning. They're opening up about coming in a more grounded way. And the truth is like, will you accept it? Will you accept it? And I kind of feel like, honestly, this person is laying themselves out for you. But I feel like and they're showing you things you didn't see before with the Two of Swords. Because, of course, we're blindfolded in the Two of Swords, And I feel like it's possible that all you saw in this situation was the rejection. But it's also part of the conflict because you've gotten over this rejection, right? You've gotten past, oh my goodness, the Ten of Cups is on the bottom. You've gotten past it. So it's kind of like, I don't know, because I don't want to go back there, right? And who doesn't understand that? Yeah, Four of Cups. With the Six of Wands, like, I pick myself up and I move forward and I'm okay, right? Because Sag is always okay single, honestly. We're always okay that way. But this is also the energy of this person feels like they are running out of time, that they have to do this now. Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Like, I feel like you really don't know how much this person loves you. Okay? But the problems with the Knights, they're taking action now, but Knights don't stay, and that's always the problems we have with them. So I feel like you're kind of reserving judgment here. with the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, you're weighing the pros and cons here, right? Because that's Sag. That's Sag. Yeah, show me something. And I was seeing this like way back during the retrogrades. It almost feels like a repeating message. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. For someone, you know, this is your heads up that this is coming. This is coming. So, you know, where is this leading you? Let's see where it's going. Where is this going? Oh my goodness. Where is this going? Okay. I feel like it really messes with your mind. I don't usually do reversals. But I feel like what's happening here is you're able to release the burden here of, you know, what happened, of I don't, you know, this whole I don't understand what happened. And you know, in to some effect, it hasn't been, you haven't been able to let it go. You know, it's kind of been causing a resistance for you, and you're probably moving forward, right? So at the very least, it offers you that. But what is the outcome here? Five of Cups, releasing, letting it go. What is the outcome? Oh. The outcome is that you miss this person too. And there's going to be a coming together in love and not, you know, a release of the sadness, the regret, the resentment, whatever it is. And let's get back to working on it. Okay. But you're still guarded. Okay, you're still guarded. And maybe that makes sense. Okay. But you are learning a lot here, and I kind of feel like, you know, maybe what you thought isn't exactly what happened. So this is definitely going to be a fact-finding thing for you. You are going to know some things here you didn't know before. And the Hierophant on the bottom. But I do feel, though, that you finally feel heard. Like you've been committed to calling back your power, right? And I feel like you finally feel as if, you know, who you truly are here is being seen and respected. Okay. Okay, so, you know, expect the unexpected.